Right, let's take this car for a drive. Starting is just like a conventional car. Does a system check. You turn the keys if you want to start. Put it to start. It comes up with ready to start driving. Just select drive and the car goes off. When you put it to drive, the automatic handbrake releases. Now, we're not going to go too quickly today, it's not the greatest of weathers. But the first thing I've noticed with a Kia is how light the steering is. It's really light steering. Bumps wise, does a good job of soaking up the bumps in this bumpy road. No rattles from the car. So I'm just going to do an about turn here. See how good the lock to lock is on this car. That's not a bad turning circle. So we'll get up to a wee bit of speed. We're doing 20 mile an hour. We're in hybrid mode. The car's very quiet. Corners quite well. And we are a hybrid, but it's really quiet. A wee bit of power down. Here. Then the engine comes on, the gauge goes up to power. Handles. It's a wee bit of roll. There's a wee bit of roll to the car, but it's not too bad. Let's get on to some quicker stretches. See how well it handles. Brakes, really responsive and progressive. You don't have a rev counter in this car, you've just got to charge eco and power mode. When you accelerate hard, it's sitting in the power mode and then it sometimes drops back in eco. You've got this regenerative braking as well. When you brake, it just drops back into the braking mode to show how much power you're storing. So the brakes are really responsive, and at this tight wee bend corner here, car coming towards us. What's that? Just coming round this bend and got a bit straight coming up. gets up to 60 quite well, quite quickly. You just have your foot buried in the floor. And the controls are so easy and close to touch. And you've got your flappy paddles here. You've got your stalks here. And your touch screens here. And it's quite clear to use. So I think we'll match our S3 somehow. That was in front of us a minute or two ago. Right. So just bury your foot on the floor. This light steering actually handles really well. So, little delay. Pushing the accelerator, there's a little delay, and then it's like turbo lag, it just sort of then hits you. Brakes are really progressive. It does handle quite well. Here I reckon this car gets roughly about 58 miles to the gallon combined. Which I think is quite reasonable for a Kia. So yeah, it handles quite well, and it gets up to speed quite quick. I'd like to see I'd like to see it in sport mode to see if that makes any difference. So, without further ado, we'll get into sport mode. So to put it into sport mode, you basically put it into drive, then flick the gear lever across, and it goes into sport. This enables you to use the flappy paddle gearbox. Come off. And all you do is you just touch the accelerator pedal again, just to start off on the car. So. Just tell me to change up to 2. I think you can also use sport mode as automatic as well. around this bend and then we'll just plant it, change gear. That gets up to speed quite quickly in sport mode. This is actually 6 feet box. I've got the lane departure warning telling me I'm crossing lanes. So the system works there. It's also nice. You can see. It gets up to 60 quite well. It doesn't have a rev. I don't think it has a rev hang. Sometimes you get cars just hold the rev just a little bit longer. This narrow road doesn't alert me to cars that might be coming across, might be too close to me. Okay, I think it's time to carry out an emergency stop. For this emergency stop, we're going to be just driving in full automatic and we'll carry one out there and test what brakes are like on this car. Ready to drive. And we'll take it up to about 30, just in case a kid was to come out. I'm actually going to go past this truck, it's coming up. And we'll do 30 miles an hour. Kid! Stopped on a dime. We'll just do another one just round the corner here. We'll just do a wee bit quicker here. Now, and that was an emergency stop. The hazard warning lights are flashing. So that was quite a good emergency stop. I think now what we'll do is we'll do a 0 to 60. Just look for a place to turn about here. Just over here. Ooh, look, we've got a fly tipper. Right, so we're at 0. 1, 2, 3, go. That's 60. Right, we're now going to be doing this through the gears, so I'm just select first gear. And we're going to go now. One thing I like about the Kia Niro, and this was before I've actually test driven this car, is the fact that when you're in reverse, because it's a silent car, don't know if you can hear that, but it just makes this little bonging noise to tell you that there's something coming. Give these daytime running lights as well. So, the Kia Niro, is it a car you should buy? I've had a Kia a few years ago. I had a Kia Ceed, and at the time I would have probably never bought a Kia back in 2015. But I was really surprised when I had the car. Okay, it wasn't as well put together as this Kia was, but the quality was still there compared to Kias of earlier years. And I think nowadays Kia is a big name for people to get a car. They're quite affordable, they're quite well put together, and they really do match up to the big boys in quality throughout the range. That's also backed up with a 7-year, 100,000 mile warranty that Kia offer. And I think with this car is you get a lot of kit for the money. I'm not sure what trim level this is. If I can find out, I'll add it into the description below. But I think the fact, as I said, it's well equipped. It's only available in an automatic, unfortunately. You can get a full electric version. This is a self-charging version, and I think you get a plug-in hybrid as well. But for the money, I mean, because this is just a self-charging one, these will be the cheaper ones of the range. Equipment levels didn't disappoint me. I mean, you've got your Bluetooth, you've got phone controls, you've got cruise control, adaptive cruise control, you've got climate control, you've got a touch screen which isn't sticking out the dash, it's fully integrated into the dashboard. And I mean, the seat wise, this one's got fabric and part leather. You've got it's well equipped. I mean, it's for a family car. It'd be an ideal family car to drive about in. As I said, Kia reckon you'd get about 58 miles to the gallon on this car combined. Just have a look, see what we can tell you from here. After fuel economy, and the test driver we've been using today was 48 miles to the gallon. That's combined it, and remember we have been giving this car a wee bit of licking as well. So I don't think that's unreasonable, 48 miles to the gallon. Boot wise, I think it's usable, but it's not as deep as I would have thought it would be because of having it's on a raised floor sort of thing, but it's not on a raised floor. It's raised floor sort of built up, and the floor sits on top of it, and you just lift it for a bit of under storage. It's maybe not ideal if you were wanting to use it for putting, like, I don't know, a washing machine into, for example. You've got that high lip as well, but it's a usable boot, and you would get away with it on holiday. I mean, I think if you had like a bigger family or a younger family, maybe like a toddler, then maybe this might be like your second car. You maybe want just a slightly bigger car to carry everything about if you were going away on holiday. But for what you get in this level, I know this is one of the lower levels down, it's not a bad kit that you get. So yeah, would I have a Kia Niro? I probably would. I mean, I'd probably have it as my second car. It's the sort of thing I'd use it for like the school run. You'd probably be driving about in hybrid all the time, sort of thing. It's that sort of car, handy for like taking to work as well. So I probably could see myself in a Kia Niro in a few years' time. So I would just like to thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV. And who knows what we'll be test driving next. I'm hoping to get a review a review done every month. So if you're interested in having your car reviewed for like a walk around or a drive, then why not drop a message in the comments below? Potentially I'm looking for a few cars just to cover over the course of a year. So if you've got like a modern classic or a retro car, then just drop a comment in the messages below and I can get back to you. But as always, don't forget to smash that like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel for more car reviews, car meets, tinkering videos, rovering adventures, train videos, magazine reviews and the occasional mindfulness video. And I shall catch you at a later date.